My name is Stacy Bare. I'm the founder of Happy Grizzly Adventures, which is the home of intentional adventure. I was in the outdoors. I grew up in the outdoors, eastern South Dakota. Had a lot of fun bouncing around pothole prairie lakes. Big adventure was always something that somebody else did. It wasn't what I did. And so I used the Army to get me down to college at Ole Miss, the University of Mississippi, and then I was in the Army. I came home, and in 2007 when I got home, I had a lot of issues around alcohol and addiction and trauma. And a couple years after that, a buddy got me out rock climbing in Boulder, Colorado. And so I spent several years after that working on the transformative power of the outdoors. Because I had such a powerful experience in the outdoors, and it allowed me to move beyond my addiction. I had to find something to live for, and the outdoors gave me that something to live for. And so after years of doing that, we did this big research project with the Greater Good Science Center out of Cal Berkeley called the Great Outdoors Lab. We found this emotion of awe, right, as one of the triggers. Like if you have that emotion in the outdoors, all these amazing things happen to you, psychologically, physiologically. I sat there and I started thinking to myself, if the outdoors is this good for me, and it's changing the conversation, it's changing my narrative, what would it be like if I could go back to all the places that I had been to war, but that I could climb in, that I could ski in, as opposed to be a soldier. Like I love getting lost in the Wasatch and trying to get myself found, and you know, a couple close calls with that. So it's nice to have a bivy for that. You know, it's a small range, but you can definitely get lost. But when I first really got into bivy, it was in 2017 when I led an expedition to go ski in Iraq, and we ended up being the first team to ski off of the top of Mount Helgard, which is the highest peak fully in Iraq. When we landed in Erbil, and then turn the bivy on, right, and record the path, record the track that I'm going on, so that if something did happen, people would have an idea of where to go. They just wanted to know that I was okay, and bivy was the easiest way to do that. Download the app, turn it on, turn your phone on, and boom, you have satellite communications. You can let people know how you're moving, and it's just seamless. Having had a military background, I love the fact that the bivy's so little. It just looks like an extra battery pack, so it's really great for that. And then when we went to Afghanistan in 2019 to make a ski movie, again, bivy is what gave everybody kind of the confidence that I would go. We landed in Kabul, I turned bivy on. We got to our hotel, I turned bivy off. We started moving, I turned bivy on. In case something happened, search and rescue or other people would know where to go. And that's really, for me, what bivy is all about, is just a peace of mind for my family if I'm going into new terrain. Bivy never failed me. So that's why I always try to carry bivy with me wherever I go, because you just never know what's going to happen.